Hey guys, Eagles here. Today we're going to be taking a look at my 87th Infantry Division, 347th Infantry Regiment, F Company, 2nd Platoon, 1st Squad impression. This is for about later in March, January, February, March, April, like March, yeah, around the March-April time period. Which I believe, if I remember off the top of my head, is when the 87th, it was after they crossed the Rhine and they were clearing out towns to the east of Koblenz, where the 345th and 346th were doing fighting, where they were holding out, well, they were like clearing towns and making sure that the east of Koblenz was clear, and after that they were moving towards Czechoslovakia and into it. Well, I can't remember off the top of my head if they made it into it or not, probably not though. Anyway, that's the impression for this time period that I'm doing, so, you know, kind of a late war kit. So we'll start on the left, and then move to the right or whatever. So yeah. So boots, we had the M1943 combat boots, double buckles, enlisted man wools. We have a personal hunting knife that was brought overseas, attached to the trouser belt. That knife was actually my great-grandfather's, who fought in the war. I don't know if he took that overseas with him, but I do know that that knife was his. It's an Imperial fixed blade knife. I believe it was like a commercial hunting knife or something like that. Anyway, enlisted man wool shirt. So yeah, we got a CIB on it. There's a lot of pictures of guys in the 87th in general wearing it on their wool shirt. Not everyone had a CIB. I think it was just the combat badge or whatever. I forget the other name, but that's like the more prestigious version of it. So in this pocket we have 2 prayer books and a missal, you know, like a thing to follow along with mass, some cigarettes, a cross, and here we have pay record, your ID, driver's license, and a thing picked up from time in England, some V-mail, pencil, and a pocket knife. Moving up to the 43 jacket, we have Staff Sergeant stripes. They're rayon ones, they're original, and then the 87th Acorn one, which is also original. Before I move on, and before I forget actually, 2 things that I'm missing on my wool shirt. You can't even see the sleeves anyway, so it wouldn't really matter, but I should mention it. I have an Acorn patch, I just haven't sewn it on yet, and I still need to get some Staff Sergeant stripes for that. And before I also forget, when I move over to the right, I'm missing a lower 44 pack, which is something I'm going to work on getting. But there are a few pictures of guys just moving, moving on and stuff, and they don't have a lower 44 pack, and they have a 44 pack. But whatever. Just thought I should mention it. So in this pocket, wool scarf, Jeep cap, and one of those, like, heat fueling tablet thingies. This pocket, 2 Mark II fragmentation grenades, 3M blocks. I don't have any live ammunition in my possession, just blanks, but whatever. This pocket, spoon, fork, P38, black cracker, or crackle, or whatever the fuck, Zippo, tobacco tin, some Waldorf toilet paper, German language guide, some charms in this pocket, and a little neat thing that I picked up. I forget where I got it from, but it's a if you are captured thing. And then a little scarf that I wear to help prevent the irritation of the wool shirt collar. Dog tags, I have a cross attached to it. And this is my helmet. It is a front seam fixed bail helmet, all original. I have an NCO bar on the back, the follow me bar. The liner needs some work though. I ordered a liner restoration kit that'll come in, I think tomorrow actually. I don't remember when it's coming in, but whenever I get it in, I am gonna do that and then do some liner work. The liner's also been painted red. I have the paint for that. I just, whenever I get the thing, I'm just gonna do it all at once. Then I have a shrimp net on top of it. There's a few pictures of guys in the 87th and in F Company actually wearing shrimp nets, but if anyone had a net, it was typically a M44 net, but those are super hard to find. So yeah, so if I'm wearing a net, that shrimp net will suffice, but if you're with a group of people doing 87th, it should be in limited numbers. Moving over to the big boy, the most expensive thing lying on this kit layout, the M1 Grand that I have. It's got the correct lock bars. I believe they're Type 2s. Correct trigger guard as well. The only thing that needs to be done on this really is I need to change the gas plug to the correct World War II one, but I'm not super concerned about that right now. 8-round M-block clip on the sling. And here's the serial number if anyone's interested. I believe it's like mid 44, something like that. It's a Springfield Armory, so it is World War II. The stock is matching. I don't know about anything else. There might be an M block in here, so if I flip back real quick. Never mind. Inside, cleaned it the other day. Set this boy down. Very nice. I love it. Captured German flag. It's an original. Picked that up for like really cheap actually. It was a steal what I paid for it. But not here to talk about that. Just a nice little thing. I have a smaller one as well that I got for free with some stuff that I was given. I don't know if it's an original or if it's a post-war repro fake thing. I think it's a fake, but that's not the point. Then we have the 44 pack. We have a wool blanket over it. We have a M43 E-tool. It's a first pattern transitional bayonet that I defarbed. And then on top of that, we have a ration box. It's the breakfast late war morale K ration. And then all that's attached to the 44 pack. I don't have 44 suspenders because the straps or whatever on this 44 pack were actually modified so it could act as a backpack. I'm gonna upload a separate video on what's in the 44 pack, how I pack it and stuff. So be on the lookout for that and you'll actually see what's in there. Moving on. We have a bandolier with a grenade taped to it with friction tape. And then the correct packaging card thing or whatever. Then the cartridge belt, OD3 with a transitional cover for the canteen. First aid pouch. It's a early top aluminum one. I have the 1910 with the plastic top, and then I have the later 42 canteen, if that's what it's called off the top of my head, I can't remember. There's a canteen cup in there, there's a bandage in there. Gas mask bag that is fully packed with everything that would have been in it, besides waterproofing kit. That's one thing that I'm missing, but that's not a big deal. And another gas broussard would be cool to have, but I don't have one, so it's not a big deal. And of course, bedroll. I literally just uploaded a video on this, on how to roll that boy. But yeah, that's the bedroll. And yeah, that's kind of the whole kit and everything that I carry and plan to carry. I'm very happy with how this has turned out. A lot of the stuff that I've already had from doing airborne over the years, I just had to, I just used that stuff. And then I had to buy a few things specifically for the infantry kit. Really the only thing that I bought specifically for the infantry kit was the helmet, which I bought a while ago actually. The shelter halves stuff, gas mask bag, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, a lot of the stuff that I used I already had. Even the parachute that I'm using this to lay out on, I already had. I would actually be doing this kit layout on a wool blanket, but one wool blanket's rolled up on the 44 pack, and then the other one's in my bedroll, so I didn't. But yeah, and then since this is later in the war, I guess this is just me rambling for a little bit. 44 pack started to show up in the 87th. Some guys still had their haversacks. I have a haversack right here. It's also packed. But yeah, that's kind of the kit, I guess, again. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, comments, want to see anything specifically, stuff like that, let me know. Leave a like if you like the video. subscribe even. That'd be really cool. And yeah, that's my overview for my 87th Infantry Division kit. So yeah, anyway, Eagles out.